The Chosen Few series is all about how the garbage sometimes takes itself out, often with little to no help from law enforcement. This story is no different, except in the way law enforcement got involved. Stick around, folks. This one's a doozy. On July 17, 2020, Wendy Lynn Ween was surfing the interwebs, looking for something very specific, something bold that could offer her a way to put a permanent end to one of her life's biggest problems. What she found was a website that declared the business has been, and I quote, providing solutions for issues since 1920, end quote. This website offers free consultations, proclaims its users' privacy is sacrosanct, features customer testimonials extolling the service, and even proudly announces that it's in full compliance with HIPAA. Wendy liked what she saw, so much so that she created an account, filled out a service request form about the issue she needed help with, first with a pseudonym, then with her actual name, and requested a consultation with one of the nearly 18,000 field operatives the site claims to have conducting business around the world. By now, I assume you're wondering what website she was using. What website could possibly put a permanent end to her biggest problem? For those who don't already know the story and how ridiculous it actually is, the website is called rentahitman.com. It's an obviously satirical website, but Wendy clearly didn't pick up on the plain-as-day clues. Clues like being HIPAA compliant. It's not the HIPAA you're used to hearing about, however, which deals with healthcare privacy. The HIPAA the website talks about is something completely different. The Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964. It's important to note that that phrase is spelled out on the website in clear, unadorned language. How anyone thought this was a website that actually allowed someone to hire a legitimate hitman is utterly beyond me. After she filled out and submitted the service request form, the owner of the website asked Wendy 2 questions. Do you still require our services? And would you like to meet up with a field operative? When she answered in the affirmative, the website's owner turned her information over to the Michigan State Police. A meeting with an undercover state trooper posing as a hitman was then arranged, during which Wendy offered a total of $5,000 to have her ex-husband permanently ended, with a $200 down payment. She also provided her ex-husband's home and work addresses, along with his work schedule. After handing over the down payment, Wendy Lynn Ween was immediately arrested and charged with solicitation to commit murder, and later charged with using a computer to commit a crime. In January 2022, Wendy pleaded guilty to both charges and received 7 to 20 years in prison, with credit for the 545 days she had already served between her arrest and sentencing. To believe you can hire an actual hitman from a normal website that literally anyone can access at any time is an unbelievably smooth-brained move. It's just mind-boggling to me, and also immediately qualifies Wendy Lynn Ween for the Chosen Few. And just so you know, this will not be the last time I talk about the Rent a Hitman website in connection to a stupid criminal, and the next one might just be worse.